Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and I'm so excited to be here with you with part 2 of LinkedIn Marketing 101 for home business owners. Today we're going to talk about how to set up your profile. Now, in yesterday's video, in part 1, we talked about why LinkedIn is such a great resource. It's an untapped resource for network marketers to find people of influence, because it's not always who you know, it is who other people know that you can tap into. And you don't need to have a real big team to really grow a big business. You just need to find those people of influence who have a huge network that can go out and really bring in go-getters into your business. Now, one thing you have to understand with LinkedIn marketing versus Facebook marketing, okay? Facebook marketing and all the other social media networks, it's social media. So it's almost like McDonald's. It's very, very commonplace where it's a common gathering spots for people, okay? With LinkedIn, it is not a social media network. It is a business network. So you need to approach it like a steakhouse. Lots of people don't go and hang out at a steakhouse. Most of the time when you think of people going out for steak, to a steakhouse, a lot of times it's like big power meetings or for some big significant celebrations. So when people are going to a steakhouse, they're going to behave a lot more differently than going to McDonald's. When you're going to go to a steakhouse, you're going to dress yourself up. You're going to look a little bit more presentable than just maybe heading to McDonald's in jeans and a t-shirt and flip-flops. So what this means is when you go on LinkedIn, people are on LinkedIn for a couple of key reasons. Number one, they're there to do business. They're also there to learn about business, and they are finding business opportunities. What they don't want to see on LinkedIn is they're not there to be social. They don't want to find out about the cousin's wedding or the puppies and the kittens. They have a very specific purpose for being on that network. So with that said, what you need to make sure of is your LinkedIn profile is attracting the right people, and it has to be done in a very specific type of format, which is different than what you would put maybe on Facebook and on Twitter or Instagram. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to break down the components of the profile, and then I'm going to show you 3 examples of home business leaders who are very active on LinkedIn and show you what their profiles look like so you can get an idea. So the first thing you need to pay attention to in LinkedIn is the headline. Okay, so what the headline is, that is the short description below your name. So before you write this little description, you need to keep in mind who is your target market. Okay, network marketing, this is why so many people fail, is that they think everybody's their prospect, and it's not. You want to define who is your audience that's going to be most receptive to your product, to your service, or your business opportunity. Okay, are you looking for the moms right now who are working and they want to do nothing more than to be at home and be a stay-at-home mom? Are you looking for the women who have just had their first child and they need to lose the baby weight so they can fit into their clothes better? Are you looking for the people who are baby boomers and they're looking to supplement their retirement income, or they're looking to help pay for the health care of their aged parents, to take care of their aging parents? Okay, who is your target market? And then what you need to do is that target market, that's the keyword that you're going to be going after. So some examples of keywords could be home business, something with travel, health and wellness. You're going to see a profile from my friend Terry, and you're going to know exactly what his keyword is. Okay, so if you're having a hard time trying to figure out what the keyword is, here's something that will really help you out, is you want to be able to answer the question, what do you want people to find you for? Okay, so that is what you want to keep in mind and have that in your description. And the reason you want the keyword in there is that in tomorrow's video, in part 3, we're going to be showing you ways of how you can find people to connect with. And if you type in a certain keyword, it's going to bring up a whole list of people. So that's why it's really important to have that keyword in there. Another way to look at this is also what we would call a proof point. Okay, this is having a result with a product or how you would help people. So an example of that would be, you know, I help people with X do Y. Okay, so you're going to see an example again with my friend Terry's profile. You're going to see exactly, probably one of the most perfect examples when you see his profile, how he does this. Okay, you can even have an example of maybe you're diabetic and you want to help people with diabetes be able to, you know, your product would be able to manage blood sugars without, you know, you could say I help teach healthy habits to diabetics so that they lower their blood sugars without sugar crashes or feeling hungry. Okay, that's another example. So that's the headline. Then you have your profile. You want to fill out the rest of your profile completely. Make sure you have a picture of yourself with you smiling. And it's a professional looking picture. You don't need to be in a corporate getup, but you should be well presented and you have a nice smile on your face. You don't want to be like in a Harley Davidson t-shirt and flip-flops. You want to look respectable. Now, it's really important that everything is filled out because the more you fill out your profile, LinkedIn loves that, and they'll give you more love in their search engine. The professionals you're also going to be interacting with also like this too. One thing you're going to find with these prospects, these people on LinkedIn, there is one asset they value above money, and that is time. And they are going to do business with those who they know, like, and trust. So if you don't have your profile completely filled out, they are not going to give you the time of day because they want to be spending time with people who are much like them, who are serious about doing business. And if you're not filling that profile out in its entirety, you're really not showing that you're serious. So part of that is you want to be able to put in your work history. So you're going to see what my friend Terry did in his profile in just a second, where you try to put the keyword phrase in your work history, because that is another way you can get your profile showing up when people search for you. You also want to put your education. Now, a lot of people really shy away at this, especially if you didn't finish high school or you only have a high school education, that they won't pay attention to you. That's not always the case. I mean, when these people look through your profile, okay, they're looking to get the whole picture and story about you. Now, like with my friend Terry, he only had a high school diploma, but he is a multiple six-figure earner in the network marketing industry. So this gives a whole story and picture like, wow, if you are successful coming from where you are, hey, that's going to just help anybody else too. And then finally, when you're doing your LinkedIn profile, be truthful, okay? You want to be honest as possible. Don't sit there and try to puff yourself up and self-inflate your profile to something that you're not, or, you know, like you're at a higher pin level or you're making six figures when you're not yet, okay? Be authentic. Because, you know, people on LinkedIn, they can smell a fake from a mile away. So make sure you are being authentic. Now, the most important part in your profile is the summary, okay? This is the most critical part. This is the bio section where people are going to learn more about you. So you want to tell your story, okay? use your keywords here. This is one of the last areas in your profile where people are going to be able to look down and find you. You want to add more proof points as to why should people want to connect with you. Why should they want to do business with you? And you always want to answer the question, why should people reach out to me? Okay, what makes me different from everybody else? So with that said, I'm going to quickly pause the video and I'm going to bring up some of these LinkedIn profiles from successful home business owners so you can get an idea and see how they build out their profile. Okay, welcome back. Here we are at some profiles on LinkedIn for successful home business owners. The first one I want to show you is Terry Grimaud. And Terry's, you're going to see right off the bat, this is someone who I would want to connect with, okay? And what this is if you look up here, he has a banner, and he answers, I help X do Y, okay? So his says, creating entrepreneurial success stories through free social media strategies. Okay, that's who he is. Now what Terry does that's a little bit different from everybody else, and you can certainly do this too if you feel comfortable with it. He puts in his name, all right, on his profile name, he puts the keyword. He is known as a network marketing trainer. That is his keyword. His audience is primarily working with network marketers to get leads on social media. So as you can see here, he's got a nice profile picture. He has a picture of himself up in his banner. And then he has network marketing and trainer again in his headline. So he says, as a network marketing trainer, I help you get more leads and recruit reps easier into your direct sales company. Now here is his summary. This appears right up near the top. So you can see here, he's giving a little bit more detail about himself. So you can see he's someone who's a husband and really devoted to his church. And he also talks about what his mission statement is, okay? So he's saying, I've been there. I know what it's like to struggle, okay? And so he is going to show you how he does it, how he helps others. And so what he has is a little, he has a link down at the bottom to get people onto his list, okay? So he's building his list with his profile, and this is more of an advanced technique, but stay with me until the end of this video and we'll talk a little bit more about this. But you can add some content here that people can get a little bit more proof as far as helping them with a problem. And then down below you can see here he lists his experience again, where he has been a network marketing trainer for various different network marketing companies. So he's listing that there. That's a good example of putting in work experience. Skills and endorsements, that's another area in your LinkedIn profile, other people that he likes to see. Here's the education. He only completed high school, and he's a multiple six-figure earner. So that's a really good example and one way of really having a very clean social media, LinkedIn profile that will really attract network marketers and other professionals who want to get into network marketing. They want to be with someone who has success. Now here's Jessica Higdon. She's a multiple seven-figure earner, married to Ray Higdon. They're just one of the most power couples in network marketing. Now she does hers a little bit differently. She just has her name. Now she hasn't updated her background cover here yet, but not really important. And then what she has here, her keyword is social media marketer. And so hers is very social media marketer, home business expert, has had product launches, gross over $1 million in revenue. So people know she's going to help, again, network marketers get leads for their business. Excuse me. Now she also has here saying social media recruiting expert. So she's going to teach people how to get leads leveraging the internet. So hers is very, very short. And again, she has another a link to get people onto her list. It directs her back to her website where she has some free training to get them on her email list. And as you go down, okay, we have again experience and her education. Okay, so that's another one. Now here is Gloria McDonald. Now she has a, again, very professional looking image. And then she has a banner. So her banner, again, is she's teaching people how to use LinkedIn to get more people into her, into their network marketing business. Now, what she does, if you look at her profile, she has up at the top, she puts some different characters in around her name, so that stands out in the search engine. So if I typed her name in here, I just put it down, if I type in the different Glorias, all right, look at this. There's all these other different Gloria McDonalds, and you can see her with those little different characters around her name. She has, this stands out when people are searching, so that's going to make people want to click and connect. So she has here, again, now here's her keyword, network marketers, teaching network marketers and entrepreneurs how to unleash the power of LinkedIn to build your business and grow your team. You know exactly what she is about. Now down here, she has her story. She has her story all down here. Talks about her struggles, what happened with network marketing, doing it the old school way. She's got an amazing story, by the way. And you can see here, again, now she has one where people can book a complimentary strategy session, okay? So telling people, now there's no clickable links in the summary. So what she does here, which is really smart, is a copy and paste the link. So she's telling people, if you want to book this, you got to copy and paste the link in a new window, okay? So she again has that there, and then some videos for more social proof, and then she again gives these, the different experiences of her training, okay? And then all of her education, and then skills and endorsements. So what I'm going to do right now is pause the video, and we're going to go back to the slides. Now, did you find this video helpful today? I hope you did. I hope this makes you excited about really developing your profile so you can attract people of influence to you. Now, make sure you stay tuned for part 3 of this series, because tomorrow you're going to learn how to connect with these people on LinkedIn. There's a couple of cool strategies of really target in and find out who it is you want to connect with. Now, to make sure you get to part 3, if you haven't done so yet, follow me on Facebook. You can like my fan page at going to facebook.com/Dr. Lisa Thompson, or you can follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel at www.drlisamthompson.com/subscribe. I will be uploading that video to both my fan page and my YouTube channel. So make sure you've subscribed and you've got the notifications set up. That way either Facebook or YouTube will notify you when part 3 comes up. Now, speaking of Gloria McDonald, she is doing a free LinkedIn masterclass this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what she's going to be doing is she's really going to walk you through and really how to leverage LinkedIn and how to recruit people rejection-free, how to pull in qualified leads. And some people are real nervous about using LinkedIn to recruit because they're afraid, a lot of them use LinkedIn for their professional with their current job. And they're afraid that if they put anything in there, that could hurt their chances of, if they needed to get another job or employment. So she's going to show you really how to set your profile up where you're not going to risk with your job. She's going to show you how to turn prospects into reps in 3 easy steps, how to get leads, reps, and customers while you sleep at night, and a 1 hour a day LinkedIn domination blueprint. She's going to give that to you. So all you have to do to get this on this webinar training, just go to www.drlisamthompson.com/webinar. I also have the link in the video description and in the comments section. So you just need to click on that link, put in your name and your email address because you're registering for this is a free masterclass, and then make sure you join and sign up arrive 15 to 30 minutes early, because this is going to fill up. A lot of people are getting fed up with Facebook right now, and they're looking for another way to really build their business. So be one of those that's going to be ahead of the learning curve and start using LinkedIn to get more leads. So with that said, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And then make sure, and I'll see you tomorrow. Register for the webinar, and I'll see you tomorrow in part 3.